All right, hello and welcome, Blues fans, as we get set for another great day of baseball. As always, I'm your broadcaster, Davis Hunting, coming to you live from Sinsheimer Stadium as the Blues get set for Game 2 between the Slow Blues and the MLB Academy Barons. As the Blues took Game 1 last night by a final score of 14-5, getting 8 runs in the first, capping it off with 6 in the bottom of the 8th as well, looking to get the series clinching game here tonight as the Barons themselves will look to even this series up at 1 apiece before tomorrow's Game 3. So Blues defensively line up as so out in left field, wearing number 16 Marco Murillo. Out in center field and leading off for the Blues will be number 24 Austin Chastain. And out in right field will be the Cal Poly product Noah Taylor, wearing number 11. And around the infield, we got Connor Sands over at third base, Blaine Jones back at shortstop. At second base, Jay Charleston goes from center field in last night's game to second base today. And at first base, as always, Justin Lutz. And our battery for the day, Ryan McCarty, will be behind the dish with number 22, with number 44, Thomas Triantos on the mound. Triantos, left-hander from Cal Poly, a junior, 6'1", 192 pounds out of Livermore, California. He went to Livermore High School. I had to and from that area. So cool to see another local kid out there. So Triantos going to look to give his Blues a chance to win today as Trent Anderson, the center fielder, will step to the plate to get things started. Anderson, the right-hander, comes up. Switch hitter batting from the right side with left-handed Triantos on the mound. First pitch to McCarty as he receives it nice and cleanly right down the middle. A fastball, 0-1 to get things underway. Trent Anderson from Western Athletic out of Torrance, California, as the 0-1 to him. Another two-seamer. This one falls just a bit low. Close pitch. Call the ball 1-1 as it'll be Anderson, Harris, and Martin due up in the top of the first for the Barons as they look to get something going. As there's a fastball just a bit inside. Another close pitch. Umpire squeezing them early here as it's 2-1. So a couple borderline balls moves this count to 2-1 as Anderson, the right-hander, stands in 5-7. He swings and slaps that one foul down the right field line out of play, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here as the patrons continue to file in. Our social media guy Mason whipping out some Chinese food up here in the booth, so it smells like Kung Pao chicken. As that slider misses low and in, the count runs full 3-2. So a full count here to get things started with the leadoff man Anderson at the plate. As Triantos tries to get his leader as he fires a fastball right down the middle, chopped on the ground to third. Sands has it, straightens up in time as he throws it across the diamond over to Lutz. So 1 gone here as Triantos is able to get his leader. So the Cal Poly Jr. looking for a clean game on the mound here. The Blues looking for Triantos to go deep in this game as they had to use some more bullpen last night. Used 4 bullpen pitchers in relief, so trying to maybe try to stretch Triantos into at least maybe the 7th inning if possible. As the Blues do have an entire week of games to play all straight through, so not a lot of rest for that pitching staff, so going to need to be economical. As another close pitch inside with a fastball 1-0 to Daniel Harris. Harris had a solid night last night as he took some big cuts, able to connect on a few as he check swings on a fastball a bit up and in 2-0. So Triantos falls behind here, 2 balls and no strikes after falling behind Anderson 2-1. So he's looking to battle back in this count, fires a fastball. This one's lifted down the right field line. Taylor in pursuit and nearing the line and makes the catch. So Harris goes after the 2-0 fastball, unable to really put it in play effectively as he just gets underneath it as he flies out to right for the second out of the inning. And now Bruce Martin will hit. Bruce Martin, wearing number 14, the shortstop, 5'11", 180-pound senior out of Stetson from Boynton Beach, Florida. Is the senior at the plate here, right-handed here, facing off against the lefty Triantos. So he's going to watch a first pitch fastball just a bit high, 1-0. The entire lineup for the Barons stay all right-handed hitters. So they're really playing the numbers game with a lefty on the mound. As Triantos no windup here just from the stretch, sets at the belt, fires that one a bit low as McCarty has that one check up on him a little bit. It's quickly 2-0. So Triantos using a couple extra pitches here in this first inning, unable to find the zone early with any of these batters. See if he settles in as the game goes on. As his 2-0 offering on the way is a fastball that runs high 3-0. So Martin in the driver's seat here, 3 balls, no strikes. We'll see if he goes after a 3-0 pitch or if he has the take sign on after Harris flew out on a 2-0 fastball. As the 3-0 offering is going to be high ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk here to Bruce Martin. Gives the Barons their first base runner of the game on the free pass with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the designated hitter and cleanup man in the order, R.J. Bates. Bates, an outfielder, 6'2", 230-pound senior out of San Bernardino. As he steps to the plate here, the man on first and 2 gone, so Triantos, this first base runner, is going to fire a fastball. This one does find the zone, so as he jumps ahead of RJ here, no balls and 1 strike. Blaine, the shortstop, playing back ever so slightly on the edge of the grass, so giving himself some extra depth as RJ swings at a high fastball there, pops it up, foul ground. Lutz is over, has space, and makes a basket catch. Avoids the umpire after they ran into each other in last night's game, but able to snag that one as the first base umpire gets out of the way. So a walk, but nothing doing. As the top of the first, brought to you by Glenn Burdett. We're not your typical CPA firm. By going beyond the norm, we help you prosper today while strengthening your plans for tomorrow. As we'll be back with the bottom of the first. The Blues got 8 in the bottom of the first last night. We'll see if that early offense sticks when we come back with Blues Baseball here on YouTube. As we get set here, bottom of the first, getting things started for the Blues offensively, number 24, Austin Chastain. Chastain back in that leadoff spot here. He gets set to go to the left end here, facing off against number 22, Jake Binder. As Binder's first offering is a fastball called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So Binder, number 22 for the Barons, 6'3", 195 pounds out of Ithaca College. The right-hander's 0-1 delivering is a fastball chopped on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on an easy hop. Throwing it first in time to get Chastain. And with 1 gone, Marco Murillo will come to the plate. So we got the umpire here. For some context, looks like he's setting up on the inside corner, depending on what hand the batter hits with. So if he's right-handed like Murillo, he's going to set up on that inside corner. So we saw him be pretty strict with that inside corner fastball to the right-handers in the Barons order. But then when the lefty came up with Chastain and that fastball's on what would be the outside corner to a lefty, looked like he gave him about a ball off the plate. So he's going to monitor that inside corner pretty sharply. So you might be able to steal some pitches on the outside corners. There's that fastball. That was the same spot as the fastball that was just called a strike, but since it was on the inside corner of Murillo, called a ball, so 1-0. So with Triantos, if he wants to work ahead, he's got to hit that outside spot. As there's an outside fastball for a called strike in the knees, and then evens the count up at 1-1. So Marco Murillo up in the 2-hole here today. Normally a 5 or 6 spot of the lineup hitter, but been put into the contact spot in the 2 spot of the Orz. He chops that one foul at the plate, and the count goes to 1-2. So Luke Lipsius waits in the on-deck circle. Lipsius gets the designated hitter responsibilities for the day as he was out in right field in last night's game. Justin Lutz will be our cleanup man. Blaine Jones and Conager Sands will be the 5-6 batters in the order, and rounding it out will be Noah Taylor, Jay Charleston, and Ryan McCarty. That's your Blues lineup for today. As that 1-2 fastball bit outside, good eye by Marco there, and the count runs even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here as Binder gets a sign, rocks and throws. His 2-2 offering is going to go inside. It's going to hit Murillo on the elbow, so he's aboard, just grazed him. He's more than happy to get out of a 2-strike count by just getting skinned by that up and in fastball there. So hit by pitch, and Murillo's aboard here. Now Luke Lipsius will hit with a man on first and only 1 out. As we said last broadcast, Lipsius leading the team in batting average, hitting .452. He's also worked 11 walks and knocked home 10 RBIs. As Luke stands in at the plate now, the left-handed hitting Tennessee Volunteer. Looking for something to drive from Jake Binders. The first pitch, Murillo not running. That ball hit on the ground, right side. Nice play by the first baseman to get the out at second. Throw on to first, not nearly in time as no one was really covering. Binder got over there a bit late. So Lipsius aboard at first on the fielder's choice. And with 2 gone, Justin Lutz will hit here. It was a nice play by Hunter Lewis, the first baseman there, goes to his backhand side in between him and the second baseman, able to spear that ball, saves a base hit easily, and able to make the play on the lead runner. So runner on first, 2 gone. Here's the umpires are meeting to talk about something as they're gonna call Luke Lipsius out at first base. And that will apparently be our inning. So interference might have been called on the slide by Murillo, or I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that would be, as we don't really have the ability to get explanations here. So Lipsius called out for interference, or Murillo's interference deemed him out. So that's the top of the first. It ends very anticlimactically as the Blues, I guess, go down in order. Unorthodox but true. So we'll come back with the top of the second. Thomas Trianos will be on for his second inning of work when we come back 0-0 after 1. I'll deal with it. As we're back here, top of the second inning, Joseph Argumedo at the plate here, the catcher for the Barons, right-handed hitter. So he watches a fastball for a called strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Argumedo, 5'10", 210-pound, fifth-year senior out of Lynn University. So he stands in there, a very open stance. So he swings and hits that fastball right back up the middle, and that'll be the first hit for either team in the ball game as Argumedo singles back up the middle, and a man on first to get things started for the Barons here in the top of the second, as Hunter Lewis will come to the plate. The man on first and nobody out. Lewis, the first baseman, made that nice play on what ended up being an inning-ending ground ball. As he stands in here, leadoff man on. Another right-handed batter here is, like we said, Barron's going with an all right-handed lineup today, trying to battle against Triantos' left-handed pitching style. As he kicks and deals his first offering, a changeup right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1 as Lewis taking all the way there. A little bit of a leg kick, trying to get his timing down. He's working with a one to measure, one to cut hitting approach as the 0-1 offering to him, swung on and hit on the ground. Past the diving shortstop into left field for a base hit as Jones sold out for that one, just unable to get there. This is about 6 inches beyond his reach there. So first and second, nobody out. Back-to-back singles here. Both early in the count. Both of these guys getting singles on the second pitch they've seen. As it's first and second, nobody out, and Andrew Wilson will come to the plate. As Wilson, a tough offensive game last night, but steps to the plate here. Rocking the high socks, as most of these Barons are, the highs with the blue stirrups. He's got first and second, nobody out here. Corners in, middle back. Blues looking for a double play. Lutz not holding the run on second, playing in front of him. Triantos looking for that ground ball, preferably at somebody, as Wilson shows bunt, pushes it foul down the first baseline, 0-1. So first attempt, just a bit off. A good try, though, as it was just a little hard. Karam's foul. No balls and 1 strike. As we'll see if he tries to drop another bunt down against Triantos, as Coninger stands even with the bag at third. Like we said, Lutz toes on the infield grass over there at first base, as Blaine Jones plays right behind the runner at second. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, gets it down, and this one will play. It's down the first base line. Lutz has only plays to first. Charleston covers. So a successful sack bunt there, as the runners move up to second and third. So couple in scoring position here as the Barons threaten early. Got second and third, only 1 out. And coming to play will be number 18, Logan Pollock. Logan Pollock at the University of Michigan from Los Angeles, California. Another switch hitter in this Barons lineup, an infielder standing 6'2", 190-pound sophomore at the plate here with the chance to break the scoring open, as he's got men at second and third. Only 1 gone. Infield playing back, conceding the run. They'll trade a run for an out. Will the Blues here? There's a backdoor slider for a called strike, 0-1. Outfield shifted to Pohl, especially out there in center. Chastain shaded toward left center. As the 0-1 offering here, slider. This one's lifted into left center, right at Chastain. He's got it. Runner tags. Chastain's throws coming to the plate. It looks like it's going to be a good one, but McCarty can't come up with the ball, as he went for the tag a little too early. Didn't watch the ball all the way in. So Argumedo is safe on the sac fly. Home got a good form on that throw. He will get himself behind the ball. Came up shooting, got rid of it quickly, as it looked like they were going to get Argumedo at the plate, but McCarty went for the swipe tag, knew he had to get it quickly. It was going to be a real close play. So he tried to just steal a tenth of a second there, but unable to hold on to the ball. So 1 run crosses here as Hunter Lewis is able to advance to third on the play as well. So we got a man on third, 2 gone, and an 0-1 count here on the 9-hitter, Roosevelt Barnes, as there's another called strike. So 0-2, as Triantos fires a couple good pitches there, and he's ahead of the count, 0-2 against Barnes, the Morehouse College outfielders. He swings and taps that one foul at the plate, and the count will remain 0-2. Barnes, another right-handed hitter, as we said, 6 feet, 185-pound sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. As Barnes stands in, slightly open stance, crouched at the knees, holds the bat straight up as the pitch on the way. A fastball popped up foul back toward our beer tent on the right side, as it gets in among the crowd, and the children dive on it. My goodness. You would have thought it was the last gluten-free sandwich at a bakery, as all those kids went after it like crazy people. But I think one kid got on the bottom, as there's a strike 3, swung on and missed, slider in the dirt, gets him in time, as there's our first bottle of hot sauce given out, as Barnes swings and misses at the off speed in the dirt. But the Barons strike for 1 here in the top of the second. Community members and business leaders throughout both San Francisco and Monterey counties. We'll come back. Bottom of the second, Blues 1-0 early on. Looking for some more early offense when we come back. And as the bottom of the second gets underway, here will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters of the Blues order due up, as it'll be Justin Lutz at the plate here to get things started, the first baseman. Hitting in the cleanup role at Pepperdine University first baseman. Stands in to face Jake Binder as Binder's first offering. On the way from the right-hander, a fastball for a called strike on the outer half. 0-1. Lutz, Jones, and Sands do up here for the Blues in the bottom of the second. They're chasing one. As the Barons able to manufacture a run early in that inning as they got a couple leadoff singles and able to get some productive outs to get him home as that fastball misses wide. 1-1 strike. And then Binder's 1-1 offering on the way. A changeup, big cut and a miss there by Lutz. The count goes to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Justin as he stands in. Leans over the inside corner a little bit. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Fastball called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So Lutz is retired as he gets caught looking at a fastball out and away for strike 3, as that'll bring Blaine Jones to the plate. Jones, the shortstop from Dallas Baptist, representing Munster, Texas. As Jones, 6'1" sophomore infielder at the plate here. Right-handed batter as he gets ready to face Binder for his first time in the series, as the first pitch is a fastball fouled straight back 1-1. So Blaine Jones is kind of taken over as the everyday shortstop here for the Blues after Brooks Lee's time with the team was done, as that changeup swung on and missed. Now behind 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here on Jones as Binder working efficiently here. Looks and gets the sign out. Catcher Argumento sets a ball on the outside corner. The fastball off the plate away. Good purpose pitch there. Tries to get Jones to chase. Jones wisely lays off. And count moves to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jones. Here's the pitch on the way. A slider swung on and missed. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Jake Binder as he gets Jones swinging at that one. So a couple batters gone here in the inning as Conager Sands will step to the plate. Sands came on as a defensive replacement in last night's game for Brendan Frazier around the 7th inning. Now he gets the start today as he's at the plate with none on and 2 gone in the innings. He swings through an inside fastball, 0-1. Noah Taylor will hit if Sands can reach. Blues looking for their first hit of the game still. Barons got a pair of singles, able to push across a run in the top of the inning. Blues looking to respond. Left to do with 2 outs here in the second as there's a fastball that's just gonna miss just a bit low, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here as Sands stands in. He's got his Cal Poly colored lizard skin bat tape on as that 2-seamer drops low as well. Same pitch, same result, 2-1. As Taylor, the other Cal Poly man in this lineup, hitting right behind Sands, as he'll have a chance to bat if Conager reaches. Conager swings and lifts this one down the left field line. If it's fair, it's extra bases, but it just will hook foul. And that'll leaving us up at 2-2. So Conager puts a good swing on that one right there. Just yanks it foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here. Bottom of the second inning. As Conager takes his time coming back, gets some more pine tar on his hands from the neck of the bat. Now stands back in, slightly open stance. Pretty tall stance for the infielder as the 2-2 pitch to him is a fastball hit on the ground the other way. First baseman's got it, flips it on to the pitcher covering. Binder's there in time to get Sands. So the 3-1 put out ends the bottom of the second. Blues go down in order 1-2-3. A couple punch outs for Binder as the second inning brought to you by Certified Auto Repair. If you're looking for a local auto repair shop that you can trust, consider Certified Auto Repair. Since we've been providing our friends and neighbors in St. Louis Missouri with dependable, trustworthy auto repair. We'll come back. We've played 2 so far at Sinsheimer Stadium. The Barons lead 1-0 as we'll go to the top of the third as Thomas Triantos going to look for a clean inning on defense when we come back. And as we get back to it here, top of the third and top of the order due up for the Barons as Trent Anderson will make his second trip to the plate here. As he ground out to third his first time up as he faces off against Thomas Triantos. As Triantos prepares to make his way through this Barons lineup for a second time as the first pitch, check swing fouled off back to the screen, 0-1. So Triantos looking to keep the deficit at just one here as the Barons are able to manufacture one in the second as he blows a fastball by Anderson there, 0-2. So nice pitch there from Thomas, just rears back, lets it fly. Now ahead in the count, 0-2. We'll see if he just goes back to that fastball as Anderson well laid on it there. Triantos kicks and deals his 0-2 offering. Hard slider in the dirt there as McCarty tries to keep it in front, but no swing by Anderson, so unnecessary. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Anderson steps back in here, right-handed hitting center fielder. Got some speed as the 1-2 pitch to him is a fastball swan tap foul. It pops up and hits him right in the face. He looks like he's all right there. Looks like maybe just gotten the side of his helmet. That'll wake you up in the morning. So they reached for that fastball out of the zone there, down and away, tipped it, hit off the corner of the plate, snapped back, and popped right up into his face. As the trainer's going to come out and just take a look at him there. Sometimes those weird caroms happen. He just got it right off the end of the bat, snapped 90 degrees sideways, right back at him. So trainer's going to take a look here as this trainer break brought to you by Idler's Home Appliances. We offer major appliances, kitchen design, and remodel services, outdoor living design and products, bedroom furniture, mattresses, and so much more. As they continue to look at Anderson here. Blues trailing 1-0 early. They need to just try to string some hits together. They went down 1-2-3 last and a couple punch outs. Strikeouts have been a big problem for the Blues lately as they struck out a fair amount of times last night as well. It was plagued them dearly in Santa Barbara in both losses, some strikeouts in some big situations. So Blues looking to just put the ball in play. Maybe try to shorten up their swings a little bit. Play some pepper with the pitcher. They got some speed. Do the Blues hitters just got to have a chance to use it. As now it looks like we're ready to go once again here as Trent Anderson will step back into the batter's box. The 1-2 from Triantos right on the way. A fastball just a bit low and in, 2-2. Good idea. Good has to go right back inside and on the hands of that fastball. Just missing a bit low. So count even now, 2-2 as the Blues, like we said, looking for Triantos to try to go deeper into this ball game than usual. As the pitch on the way, fastball lifted into right center field, hit pretty well. Chastain on the run. He's going to get there and make the catch. As he calls off Taylor there. So Chastain tracks that one down for the first out of the inning as Daniel Harris will now come to the plate. Harris flew out to right his last time up. So Triantos having to use some pitches early. We'll see if he's able to push through, get some quick outs. He got some quick outs back in the second. Used a fair amount of pitches in the first. We'll see if he's able to get a couple quick outs here as he misses high with a fastball 1-0. But if he's able to get ahead of these Barons hitters, make him swing, should be able to keep his pitch count down, able to get deep into this ball game. It's just what the Blues are looking for out of the lefty on the mound. Cal Poly Jr. ready with his 1-0 deliveries. He whips a fastball bit inside there, 2-0 to Daniel Harris. So Harris once again ahead of the count 2-0. This is the pitch that he popped out to right field on his last time up. We'll see if he takes 2-0, as he does indeed, but it's a bit low, 3-0. So nice eye there by Harris. Watches that fastball drop below the knees. 3 balls and no strikes. As the 3-0 offering to Harris on the way, checks his swing, called strike. So it looks like he's just trying to take with a purpose there, measure up on the fastball. So 3 balls and 1 strike to the infielder out of Eastern Kentucky. As the 3-1 offering, fastball runs high, ball 4, so Harris walks. That's the second walk issued by Triantos here in the early going, as Harris will be aboard with 1 gone, and Bruce Martin will come to the plate. So Martin steps in here. Blues looking for a ground ball, double play, corners in, middle back, pinched up the middle as that fastball swung on and missed 0-1 as Martin chases out of the zone there. Looking for a hard ground ball, maybe right at Charleston over there at second base. Try to turn 2. And the inning is the 0-1 offering. Curveball drops just a bit low there. Big breaker. Comes up just a bit short, 1-1. Lutz holds the runner on at first. Triantos lefty able to look right over at him. Takes a look now to the plate as that fastball runs high up and out of the zone, 2-1. So middle of the order here, 3-man in the order. Bruce Martin at the plate. Blues need to be careful. Don't want to let the middle of this Barons order beat you as he fires a nice fastball. Does Thomas right there. Evens the count back up at 2-2. Don't want to give their RBI producers free runners on base, especially in scoring positions. That 2-2 pitch is fought off foul back toward the kid zone. As about 30 or so kids go blistering after it. The count remains 2-2. Triantos kicks and deals. That fastball misses upstairs, and the count's going to run full once again, 3-2. So Triantos a little wild here to start the game. He's been able to keep it roughly in the zone, just has had to go deep into some counts here. As his 3-2 offering on the way, runner goes, pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second is going to be in time. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Great play there. McCarty comes up shooting high, fastball up out of the zone. Martin chased it, gets the swinging strikeout on that one, and then the throw down to second to get Harris. Inning over, side retired. 1-2-3, unorthodox, but it works. As that great play by the Blues defense brought to you by Cesslock Federal Credit Union. Today, with over 40,000 members and more than 75 years of service to the community, they retain its commitment to providing valued financial services and education with honesty and integrity. As Ryan McCarty keeping the base runners honest there by gunning down Harris to end the innings. We'll come back bottom of the third, about to get underway. Blues will send Taylor, Charleston, and McCarty to the plate, trying to even up this ball game when we come back. As we get set to go here, bottom of the third, ready to go. Bottom of the Blues order, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Taylor, Charleston, and McCarty going to face off against Binder. As Jake Binder sent down the Blues in order, a couple punch outs to his credit in the bottom half of the second inning. As his first pitch to Taylor swung on, fouled off. As it catches the umpire right in the chest protector, 0-1. So Noah Taylor looking to get things going with the bat here as he's hitting a tough .71 batting average. He slaps that one foul down the third base line. Play 0-2. So Taylor, slow start to his summer ball season so far, but he'll get there. He's amassed 1 hit in 14 at bats. As he watches a fastball outside there, 1-2. But no, he's got a good left-handed swing. Looking to find something he can drive here. He's gonna have to fight back in the count, down 1-2. As the pitch from Binder on the way, slider swung on and missed. He gets Taylor chasing in the dirt there, throws it down to first in time to get him. So Binder, his third punch out there as he gets Taylor swinging for the first out, and now Jay Charleston will hit. As Charleston comes in boasting a .298 average, so just a hair below 300. One hit here should get him into the 300 club as he steps up to the plate here. This Blues wearing their white with blue pinstripes. General home unis. Charleston's got the long yellow underarm on underneath as he watches a fastball for a called strike at the knees, 0-1. As Charleston steps up here, nothing in one on him as Binder's fastball slapped into right field for a base hit as Charleston goes up and gets that one. And there's the Blues' first hit of the ball game, a single by Jay there. As it'll be one man on here in the bottom of the third. And McCarty coming to the plate. So nice piece of hitting there by Jay. Fastball up out of the zone. Just whips out the old tomahawk. Sends it into right field on the line for a base hit. So Jay Charleston aboard here with Ryan McCarty coming to the plate. McCarty, the catcher, today's ball game, trying to work with Triantos up on the mound, keep him firing strikes. As McCarty stands in, slightly open since Charleston, the biggest threat to run on this Blues team. He's got a real healthy lead here. We'll see if he goes. Pitch on the way, runner not going. Fastball bit low, 1-0. Charleston swiped a couple bags down Santa Barbara. Had one last night as well. So Jay in that 8th spot on the order, the biggest threat to take off. Now he's got a bit more of a modest lead here as Binder takes a couple looks at him. Now sets. Pitch on the way, runner goes, fastball low, and Argumento's not going to have the chance to make a throw there as tried to pop up early, unable to keep the ball in his gloves. He tried to make that transition just a little too quick, so Jay Charleston's aboard on the stolen base as he swipes second. And it's 2-0 on the batter McCarty, so a hitter's count here with a tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the third. Charleston leads shortstop, trying to keep him close now at second base. Is Jay not running here? Pitch a fastball a bit high there. McCarty checks his swing, able to lay off pretty easily. 3-0. The shortstop, Daniel Harris, trying to keep Charleston somewhat held to the bag at second. There's a fastball in the outer half for a strike, 3-1. McCarty taking all the way there, 3-0. As the shortstop playing right behind Jay, trying to keep him close. McCarty at the plate, looking to hit something the other way here. The 3-1 offering on the way. Fastball low, ball 4. So McCarty walks. First and second now. Top of the order in Austin Chastain coming to the plate. So this is what the Blues are looking for. Bottom of the order, able to get a pair of runners on here to get things going for the Blues. Now the top of the order, and Chastain has a chance to hit with a man in scoring position and 2 aboard here with only 1 out. Chastain comes to the plate with a 261 average, but that average is on the up and up here as Chastain's been hot as of late. First pitch, him a fastball low off the plate away, 1-0. As Austin looking to pull something to the right side. Try to get it through that 4-hole between first and second base. There's a 1-0 offering from Binder on the way here. Runner not going, pitch on the way, fastball right down the middle. Belt high there. Chastain taking all the way, making him throw a strike. As Binder does there to even the count up at 1-1 strike. Maria waits in the on-deck circle for his chance to hit. So the Blues looking to tie this game up maybe more as they've created a good situation for themselves here. First and second, only 1 out. There's a 1-1 offering from Binder out of the stretch. A fastball high, a back pick from the catcher down to second base. Not in time as Charleston gets back. Good play there by Argumento as he comes up shooting, tries to back pick Jay, unable to do so. Count moves to 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike the count here as Chastain stands in, looking for something he can drive. As Binder sets to the chest, pitch on the way here. As that slider finds the inside corner, front door breaking ball. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Only 1 out here. Infield playing double play depth. Second and short, pinched up the middle. Third baseman even with the bag as the 2-2 offering from Binder is on the way here. As Charleston takes off, that fastball tapped on the ground to third. As it's a diving play by third base. He knocks it down, but it caroms away from him. Charleston's going to break for the plate, and he's going to make it standing up. As the Blues tie this ball game up here. A little hit and run there as Charleston took off on the first move by the pitcher Binder there. He had third base. It looked like he had it stolen. Chastain, though, with the hit and run orders, threw his bat head out there, able to tap it right toward the hole between short and third. A nice play by the third baseman. The Barons, he lays out to his left, able to knock the ball down, but it caroms away from him. The shortstop was going to field it as well, so he was behind him. So the ball kind of just floated out into no man's land in the middle of the infield. Charleston heads up base running there, able to get himself home. As now it's been on first and second here for Marco Murillo as he swings and fouls that one off down the right field line, 0-1. So Murillo with a chance to give the Blues a lead. Go ahead run over at second base. As Marco stands in here, Binder on the mound looking for a ground ball double play. Murillo looking for something he can drive. The 0-1 offering from Binder on the way here. As he kicks and deals. Now time called by Murillo, so no pitch there. We'll redo the count, 0-1. So 0-1 here as Binder kicks and deals. That fastball in the dirt, good block by Argumedo, the catcher there, keeps it in front, and the count goes to 1-1 strike. As Binder looks in, gets the sign. He and Argumento trying to get out of this inning here. Murillo trying to extend it. As there's only one gone still in the inning. Pitch on the way. Fastball chopped back up the middle. This might be two. Shortstop second for one. On to first is not going to be in time. Murillo hustling all the way there on the slow high chopper, able to beat it out. So men at the corners here on the fielder's choice. As Murillo reaches, Chastain will be taken off the base paths there out in the 6-4 putout. And that allows McCarty to advance to third. So runners at the corners here for the Blues. Two gone in the inning. And their three-hitter in the order, Luke Lipsius, at the plate. So Lipsius will hit. Men at the corners here. Two gone in the inning. Go-ahead run 90 feet away over there at third base. Going to need a big two-out hit from Lipsius here with a big at-bat in the early goings of this game as the Blues have got one here, trying to get more as Lipsius' first pitch swing fouls it off down the left field line, out of play. Count moves to 0-1. So no balls and one strike here to Lipsius. Lipsius got caught up in that interference call back in the first inning as he hits here with men at the corners. Two gone. The 0-1 offering to him a fastball call, strike right on the black of the outside corner. Good pitch there by Binder to jump ahead, 0-2. So Lipsius way behind in the count here. Going to need to battle back. We'll see if he can do just that as Binder trying to get out of this. We'll see if Murillo might run. He's got a solid lead over there at first base. 0-2 count on the three-hitter as Binder takes a couple looks. Now the plate runner not going out. Fastball swung on and missed. Outside corner with the heater there as the Blues grab one, but nothing more. They strand a pair as this game has been all evened up at one apiece. As we'll come back top of the fourth, or set to get underway, as it'll be Thomas Triantos coming back out for his fourth inning of work as it's a brand new ball game as we're all tied up 1-1 after 3 innings of baseball here at Sinsheimer. And we're set to go here, top of the fourth inning. First pitch swinging is R.J. Bates as he fouls that one back into the crowd as a kid dives on another kid. A dad's in there as everyone's going crazy trying to grab that ball. As someone may have came out of the scrum with it. So 0-1 here to R.J. Bates. 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Barons due up. That pitch is fouled off and played 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Bates. In the early goings, the top of the fourth, as it will be Bates, Argumedo, and Lewis due up for the Barons here in the top of the fourth. In a tie ball game as the Blues were able to grab a stick in the bottom of the third to even things up at 1 apiece. 0-2 pitch, a high fastball way upstairs there, 1-2. Hits even at 2 apiece, runs even at 2 apiece, errors even at 0 on both sides. So an even game through 3 innings so far. As Trianto's looking for a clean fourth as he gets R.J. Bates swinging right through a changeup there and took a lot off that pitch. A nice off-speed pitch there by Triantos as he took at least 12 miles per hour off that changeup compared to his fastball. That thing just floated in there. Bates couldn't hold up. So he's down for the third strikeout of the day for Triantos. First out of the fourth as Thomas Triantos on the mound sets as Argumento's first pitch swing laces a ball foul down the right field line out of play, 0-1. Argumento, he singled to start off the second inning, ended up scoring on that close play at the plate from the stack fly by Logan Pollock. As he stands in here now, down count 0-1. Triantos kicks, Niels fires the fastball. This one hit on the ground up the middle. Second baseman Jerry Charleston has it. Throw on to first is in time as Charleston makes a nice play on the backhand there, straightens up, makes the throw. Knew he had some time with Argumento running as that ball was hit hard up the middle, but a nice play there. So now 2 gone in the inning as Hunter Lewis will hit. Lewis singled as well, stranded at third back in the second inning as Lewis, the cleanup man in last night's order. At the plate here, first pitch fastball for a called strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Trianto sets at the bell ready. His 0-1 offering, a 2-seamer that runs off the plate away, evening the count at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on a lovely Wednesday afternoon as that fastball finds the knees there, 1-2. Nice pitch by Triantos. It's not just not a cloud in the sky here in San Luis Obispo. Peaceful 75-degree day as the 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Up top where Mama has the Thin Mints as Lewis goes chasing that fastball. A couple punch-outs there for Thomas Triantos. A 1-2-3 inning, back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for the Cal Poly pitcher as the Blues will come up here in the bottom of the fourth looking to get things going. As that nice pitching expedition there brought to you by Sports Clips. Sports Clips Haircuts of San Luis Obispo gives guys what they want. Perfect haircut in a sports-themed environment. Come visit us. Walk-ins are welcome as we'll come back with the bottom of the fourth. Blues will be sending Lutz, Jones, and Sands to the plate when we come back. As we get set to go here, bottom of the fourth, Justin Lutz steps into the batter's box here. A strikeout victim his first time up, looking for something he can drive here. First pitch to the big lefty is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Like we said, Lutz, Jones, and Sands due up here. They went down in order back in the second. As Lutz watches a fastball right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. So Justin looking for something center cut here, something he can drive, and the 1-1 offering to him is a fastball. It is just that as he lifts it into right center field. Hit pretty well on the run and going to a dive and not making the catch is Anderson as Lutz around first, headed for second, and he's wheeling for third. The big fella is going to coast in with a stand-up triple. So right on cue, Justin Lutz gets something he can hit. Fastball middle away, and he tattoos it into the left center field gap, or right center field gap, excuse me, as it rolls up against the digital west side. Trent Anderson with a heroic diving effort there, just unable to come up with it. And Lutz flashes the wheels there as he gets this inning started with the leadoff triple. And that will bring Blaine Jones to the plate here. Corners in middle back for the defense. As the first pitch to Jones slapped on the ground right at the first baseman. Lutz wisely not running as he gets looked back there by Hunter Lewis, who takes it to the bag himself. So an unproductive out there. Ball hit on the ground just right at the wrong person. So with one gone, Conacher Sands will hit. So looking for a ground ball at one of the middle infielders here from Sands, or a fly ball that's deep enough to score Lutz if he tags. Or a base hit. Or a bomb. What if Sands just hits a home run here? Might as well. Seems easy. Seems like the easiest course of action is if he just goes deep. As he fouls off the first pitch, he sees nothing in one. So no balls and one strike on Conacher Sands here. Sands stands in the 0-1 offering to him. It's Binder kicks and deals. That fastball is lifted into the left center. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Lutz will come in to score. As Justin Lutz comes across on the single by Sands, and the Blues take a 2-1 lead here. That was a good piece of hitting. Sands got a fastball middle in, able to keep his hands inside. Sends it out to left center field on a line for a base hit. Doesn't try to do too much with it. Wisely just takes what he can get, gets the single, and gets the RBI. As he stands on first base, now Noah Taylor at the plate, man on first. One gone in the inning. It's a quick pick over. Sands dives back in safely. Now it's Noah Taylor's turn, trying to get something he can drive here as he raises the first offering to him. A fastball upstairs, 1-0. So both hits for the Blues come in with one strike on the batter as both Sands and Lutz got a fastball that they could handle. They were both able to drive it into a gap. As now Sands stands at first base. The 1-0 offering to Taylor on the way here. Fastball big cut and a whiff there. Swings underneath it, 1-1. So Noah Taylor trying to right the ship up there at the plate. Strikeout victim his last time up back in the third. As he settles himself and now stands back in. A 1-1 count on him here. One gone in the inning. A man on first base for the Blues trying to build a cushion here in the bottom of the fourth as Binder takes a look. Now to the plate. Slide step. Fastball just off the plate away. Close pitch called a ball. It's 2-1. Good eye by Taylor there. Lets that fastball stay off the plate away. As there's some action in the Blues bullpen. A right-hander warming up as it looks like it's number 28, Cameron Ziegler, getting loose as a quick pick over. Sands dives back in once more. As Taylor stands in here, runner on first. One gone in the inning. The 2-1 offering from Binder. The runner goes. That pitch swung on, fouled off into the parking lot, and the count will go to 2-2. So a little hit and run on as Skip's been getting a little more creative with his base runners as he puts on another hit and run here. That's the fourth or fifth one he's had since we've come back from the Santa Barbara series, trying to create some havoc on the base paths. I like the play. I'm a big fan of the hit and run. You got that runner out there, might as well use him. As the count will be 2-2 here on Noah Taylor. See if Sands tries to run again here. That's a 2-2 offering on the way. Runner not going. Pitch on the way. Fastball just off the plate. Same spot as the last one that was called a ball. And the umpire stays true to his zone as that one ruled outside as well. So count full here, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes as Taylor steps back in. Jay Charleston in the on-deck circle. He singled and scored in the 3rd inning to tie this game up. As the runner goes here, pitch on the way, fastball. That's lifted in the right center field gap, and that might be extra bases as well. As Taylor around first, he's going to be held up there. As Sands coasts into 3rd, and just like that, there are runners on the corners. A good piece of hitting by Noah Taylor. 3-2 gets the challenge fastball, and he knows what to do with it. Drives it out into right center field for a base hit. Nice play there by the Barons as their right fielder, Roosevelt Barnes, able to cut that one off. It looked like it was going to be a double, but he took a good angle at that one, able to get it deep in the right center gap, which allowed him to relay it in just quick enough as Taylor had to hold. So runners at the corners here, 1 gone in the inning, and Jay Charleston at the plate. Charleston, one of the hotter hitters in the Blues lineup right now, as they've been stashing him in that 8 spot. He's been getting some pitches he can hit. He singled and scored his last time up, stole second base as well, and was well on his way to stealing 3rd. On the hit and run, his first pitch swing, he taps it foul at the plate, 0-1. So Jay, the other Tennessee Volunteer in the Blues aura, looking to keep this inning going here. Only 1 gone, bottom of the 4th. Blues have struck for 1. They lead it 2-1, looking to build a cushion for Thomas Triantos. As Triantos has been battling, doing well for the Blues. Post a couple 1, 2, 3 innings. There's a quick pick over. Taylor dives back, no problem. So no balls, 1 strike here. Jake Binder on the mound. Men on the corners and 1 gone. Bit of a situation for the Barons starting pitcher here as he sets his 0-1 offering on the way. Slider swung on foul straight back. Charleston wish he could have that one back there as he took a mighty cut at that slider, just unable to get on top of it. They steps back in here. Runners on the corners. 2 gone in the inning as Binder kicks and deals his 0-2 offering. A slider hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on to second for 1. On to first. And it's picked out of the dirt in time by Lewis. A double play as they're able to double up the speedy Jay Charleston. He hit the ball too hard for his own good there as they turn the double play. 6-4-3 gets the Barons out of the inning, but the Blues grab 1. They strand a pair, but they take a lead 2-1 here. So we played 4 innings at Sinsheimer. It's that 4th inning brought to you by Paso Robles Roll-Off Inc. Specialty hauling service in Paso Robles, ideal for construction and household projects. As we'll come back for the top of the 5th. Blues look to keep a 2-1 lead. It'll be up to the new pitcher, Cameron Ziegler, when we come back. As we get set to go here, top of the 5th, new pitcher on the mound for the Blues is going to be number 28, Cameron Ziegler. As Thomas Triantos leaves, he goes 4 innings, Strikes out 4 Barons batters, allows 1 earned run on 2 hits, and walked 2. So clean line pretty much for Triantos as he gives his team a chance to win. Leaves with a lead as the Blues leading this game 2-1 in the top of the 5th as Andrew Wilson, Logan Pollock, and Roosevelt Barnes do up for the Barons in this inning. First pitch to Wilson down and away for a ball 1-0. So it looks like skipper Dan Marple, with all these consecutive home games here, is electing to instead of trying to push his starter deep in games, going for more of the community role of his pitching staff. Going to try to throw his starter around 4 or 5 innings and then pepper bullpen arms in there so that no one gets too tired. As that fastball hit on the ground a second, Jay Charleston's got it. Easy throw in time to get Wilson. So the 4-3 put out retires Andrew Wilson there. And with 1 gone, Logan Pollock will hit. So Blues saw this from the Foresters, this strategy of throwing your starter about 4 or 5 innings and then just kind of go to the bullpen. This way no one's arm gets too sore and you're not missing guys for multiple days. Rather than just, need a day or 2 to recover instead of 4 or 5. Which is always good when you got a bunch of games like this in a row as Logan Pollock steps up to the plate. Pollock had that sac fly for the lone RBI for his team so far. His first pitch swinging as Pollock lifts it shallow center field. Out is Blaine Jones getting turned around and a basket catch by Blaine as he makes it look easy out there. Blaine Jones or Willie Mays, says Mason. But who's to say, Mason? Who's unidentifiable? I think Willie Mays, he's like 83. He could definitely still make that play. But it's Jones out there making the nice grab. So now with 2 gone in the inning, Roosevelt Barnes, the 9-hitter in the Barons order, will step to the plate. Ziegler, another guy that doesn't have a windup, just pitches right out of the stretch. Kicks and deals his first offering fastball. That's lifted to the left, hit pretty well. And that baby is going to be gone. So the 9-hole hitter, Roosevelt Barnes, first pitch swing sends a fastball over the left field fence, short hopping the screen out beyond the injector's direct sign, and this game is tied. So a big home run there ties this game up at 2 apiece as Roosevelt Barnes does it himself. Sends it over the left field wall. Ziegler just went with a get-me-over fastball to get the at-bat started. It was middle in. Not a bad pitch necessarily. But Roosevelt Barnes clearly looking for it. Spun on that one. Barreled it up. Sends it over the fence. As a first pitch here to Trent Anderson, a fastball, another one. So good sign there by Ziegler after giving up a home run on a first pitch fastball. Comes right back with another first pitch fastball. Confidently hammers it in the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. This is the 0-1 offering from Ziegler. Backdoor breaking ball is going to stay outside 1-1. Ziegler looks in, gets the sign, sets at the bell. This 1-1 offering on the way here. Blues looking to get out of this inning with the game still tied as that fastball misses low. Count moves to 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count here as Ziegler looking for that ground ball, trying to get out of this inning as Anderson at the plate. He was the center fielder that nearly came up with a heroic dive on the triple by Lutz as he fouls that one off back toward our marking as that one kicks into the rib line there. A couple guys go after it. It's always a nice present. You're waiting for your tri-tip sandwich. Next thing you know, baseball lands right in the hot sauce. That is the ballpark experience. As the 2-2 offering from Ziegler on the way here. Kicks and deals. Fastball hit on the ground. Lutz over. He's got it. Flips on to the pitcher covering. He beats Anderson. No, he does not. As they say, Ziegler missed the bag. As he was there by about a step and a half, but unable to find the bag. Now skipper Dan Marple is going to come out and have a word or two with the first base umpires. Ziegler was there, but umpire makes the motion saying he missed the bag there. The old Rich Harden incident between the A's and Texas Rangers from way back when. I only remember that because I'm a crazy A's fan, but that's a tough play there as clarification is made. So the inning will continue. The old E1 on the covering first base bag. At least it wasn't a Jim Joyce call where it was just wrong. Ooh, yeah, Mason. That just happened over here. We keep it real. We keep it real over here on this side of the press box. Too soon. Sorry, Armando. First pitch swing. Fastball to Daniel Harris. Popped up down the middle. Charleston able to field it. Makes the out as that was a strange play. His first pitch fastball to Harris as he shoots it right back up the middle. It hit the foot of Cameron Ziegler. Popped up in the air. That's what I was trying to say. Pops up in the air. Charleston fields it like a pop-up, throws it on to first just in time to get Harris, so no harm coming from the misplay over at first. But the harm does come from the solo shot from the 9-hole in the Barons order. This game tied at 2 as we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Blues going to need some more offense in this one. We're tied at 2 through 4.5. Bottom of the order for the Blues here is the 9-hitter Ryan McCarty steps up here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Jake Binder out for his 5th inning of work. Is brand new ball game. First pitch, front door breaking ball call, strike 0-1. McCarty, Chastain, and Murillo due up as McCarty looks to get things going here. Fastball bit inside there, 1-1. So I had a slight hiccup and Coleman laughs at me. He's mean. No one gets that from Cole. They're like, oh, he just does stats. He must be a nice kid. Cole is a mean-spirited child. As that fastball hit on the ground to third, throw across the dime is going to be in time to get McCarty at 5-3 put out. Guess this inning started as Austin Chastain steps to the plate here. As Austin's going to stand in here. 0 for 2 on the day. Couple ground outs to shortstop is Chastain at the plate here. First offering to him on the way from Binders. It's Slider that's going to run inside 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here on Chastain, trying to get something going. Top of the order at the plate. New ball game here. It's 2-2 as that ground ball on its way to short. The throw across the diamond in time. So 2 gone inning as Chastain has made all 3 outs to the shortstop here today. And with 2 gone, Marco Murillo will hit. So Murillo at the plate here as he was hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Blues looking for Marco to get something going here with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th as we got a good ball game on our hands. Tied at 2 apiece. Blues lead it 5-3 in the hit column as the first pitch to Marco just a bit outside there, 1-0. The Blues have committed 1 error so far today on the missed coverage of first base. Barons none. So we saw 5 Barons errors in the first inning of last night's game. So already both defenses are out to a stronger start as Murillo fouls that one off and the count moves to 1-1. As if Murillo can reach Lipsius, we'll get a chance to hit here. The 1-1 offering on the way here. The slider swung fouled straight back to the screen. The count moves to 1-2. The 2-1-2 pitch on the way here. Fastball swung just tap fouled the plate as Murillo stays alive. 1-2 on the way once again to Murillo as he checks his swing. Umpire says he went around, so Murillo tries to hold up. He cannot. Slide in the dirt gets him there. As we will go to the top of the sixth. We've played 5 here at Sinsheimer. We got a tie ball game as it's 2 apiece. As we'll take a break, we'll come back to the top of 6. And the Blues looking to keep the score at 2-all. And as we're back with the top of the 6th, as you can see in the comment section, my man Paul asking me about my A's knowledge. If anyone wants to talk A's baseball, of course, we can do that. Well, maybe we'll set up like a phone line, like before games. We can talk about Blues baseball and A's baseball. It's the first pitch here. Swung on and lifted foul down the left field line, out of play. 0-1 is Ziegler on for his second inning of relief as he faces Bruce Martin here. Martin a walk and a strikeout so far. It'll be the heart of the Barons order. Martin, Bates, and Argumedo at the plate here, as it'll be the 3-4-5 hitters in the Barons orders. That slider breaks down and away. Count moves to 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here is Ziegler looking for a clean inning, trying to keep this a tie ball game as he kicks and deals his 1-1 offering. A fastball a bit low there. Good scoop by McCarty, and it goes to 2-1. So 2-1 the count here as Ziegler looks in, gets the sign, trying to get his leader here. Be a big out if he can retire Bruce Martin as the fastball there swung on foul straight back to the plate, or back to the backstop there. 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes the count here is Ziegler trying to get his leader right now is Martin sets at the build. His 2-2 offering on the way here. Slider, ring him up and talk to me. Strike 3 called. Slider on the outside corner. He gets Martin looking for the first out of the inning. As R.J. Bates will come to the plate now with 1 man gone in the inning. The designated hitter popped out to first base, struck out his last time, so 0 for 2 on the day so far. Really, infield playing back here, respecting the power, looking for a hard ground ball, trying to cut off angles as shortstop out in the grass there. Charleston step off the outfield. There's a count at 0-2 here. Ziegler looking for another punch out here. So he's got Bates right where he wants him. We'll see if he can finish the job. As the 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball just a bit outside. Close pitch. Call the ball. Count moves to 1-2. As that pitch misses down the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count here is Blues looking to retire Bates, the perennial power hitter in this order for the Barons. As Ziegler sets at the belt, ready for the 2-2 offering. Now on the way here as he kicks and deals. The fastball swung on and missed. Up top where Mama hides the Thin Mints. High fastball gets Bates swinging there. So a couple of strikeouts here to get the 6th inning started as Joseph Argumedo at the plate now. Argumedo a single and a run scored back in the second. Ground out to second his last time up. As Argumedo steps to the plate, our final attendance count for the night, 717 fans have made their way to the Blue Stadium here today. The first pitch, slider called, strike, breaking ball gets the call, 0-1 to Argumedo as Ziegler looking like he's got a bit of a groove going now on the mound there as the shadows take over. So Ziegler pitching out of the shadows into the light of home plate. As his 0-1 offering set to come on the way here as he kicks and deals a slider. This one inside, lifted foul down the third baseline as it was tattooed down the line, but early on it was Argumedo as that inside slider kind of got up in it on his hands a little bit, unable to keep it fair, and the count moves to 0-2. 0-2 on the way here. That fastball is going to be popped up high on the infield as it drifts now just barely into the outfield grass. Charleston there calls for it, makes the catch. Inning over, side retired. So a couple of strikeouts and a 1-2-3 inning for Cameron Ziegler as we will go to the bottom of the 6th, top of the 6th, brought to you by Dimes Media. And we will come back with the bottom of the 6th. Blues looking to take a lead here as we're tied at 2s over halfway through this ball game here at Sinsheimer. And as we buckle back up here for the bottom of the sixth inning, Luke Lipsius going to lead things off. The 3-4-5 hitters in the Blues order as the first pitch to Lipsius on the way. Fastball chopped on the ground to third, fielded cleanly, and thrown on the first in time. So solid day over at third base by Logan Pollock. He makes another play there, retires Lipsius. One pitch, one out here as now Justin Lutz will come to the plate. Fresh off that triple last inning where he came around to score. As Lutz 1 for 2 on the day. Steps up here with nobody on and one out in the inning. As Lutz stands in on deck. Of course, Blaine Jones behind him looking to drive him home. See if Lutz can send another ball deep into a gap as he's going to watch a fastball on the outside. Black, 0-1. So no balls and one strike here as the 0-1 offering a fastball ripped on the ground, diving, snagged by the first baseman there. Is going to take it to the bag himself in time. So Hunter Lewis goes to the full parallel dive, able to snag that one off a short hop there, takes it to the bag himself in time. So Lutz, the victim of a very nice defensive play there, and with two gone, Blaine Jones will hit. Blaine Jones coming to the plate here. 0 for 2 on the day so far is Jones. As Blaine's host family and host, I guess, brother or sibling, whatever, Curran's out here making some noise. First pitch here to Jones is a bit low, 1-0. Blaine Jones on his young season, batting just below the Mendoza line here. As he watches that pitch outside, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to Jones. He swings and pops this one up. Center field, Anderson's under it, calls for it, and makes the catch. So inning overside, retired. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Blues go down in order here. As this has quickly become a pitcher's duel between Ziegler and now Joshua Stevens, who's on the mound for the Barons. The Barons starter, Jake Binder, went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And we will take a break, and we're going to come back with the top of the 7th as this game is flying along right now. It's 2 apiece here at Sinsheimer Stadium. Blues trying to keep the score all knotted up when we come back. Top of the 7th, ready to go here. New pitcher on the mound for the Blues, going to be number 25, Clark Eater. Clark, sophomore out of San Diego State, 6'3", 195 pounds, out of San Ramon, California, from California High School. My high school played California High School a couple times for baseball. As that fastball Catches the outside corner for a strike. Nothing in one as he faces Hunter Lewis. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up this time around here for the Barons as the 0-1 offering on the way here. Fastball swung fouled back to the screen. Nothing in two as Cameron Ziegler's day is done. He goes 2 innings, allows 1 earned run on 1 hit. That solo shot by Roosevelt Barnes, which has us tied at 2s. He struck out 2 and walked no one. So other than that 1 mistake pitch, a perfect night out for Ziegler as the 0-2 offering on the way here. Slider swung on and missed as McCarty's going to throw down to first in time as Lewis retired on strikes. His first time facing Eater here. So Eater comes out of the gate, gets a quick punch out. As that'll bring up Andrew Wilson. Wilson at the plate here. Wilson, a sac bunt his first time up, which ended up leading to the sacrifice fly by Logan Pollock, and he grounded out to second his last time up. As he faces Clark here. So Clark's a sophomore at San Diego State, so a year younger than me. So he might have been on the Cal High team when we played him back in my senior season. I have to ask him about that as that fastball swung tap foul as it rolls back to the backstop. Nothing in one. So Logan Pollock on deck. 0 for 1 with a sac fly to his credit. But right now, all of his attention is on the man at the plate and Andrew Wilson. Wilson can run a little bit. He's got some speed, so try to keep him off the base paths if you can. As Eater's ready with the 0-1 offering on the way here. Line throws. He gets him to swing through a slider in the dirt there. Good hard breaking ball by Clark. Nothing in 2. So no balls and 2 strikes. The San Diego State pitcher on the mound here as he works against Andrew Wilson. This 0-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Get your jackets out. I feel a breeze as Wilson goes chasing a slider out of the zone. So a couple punch outs here to get the 7th inning started as Eater comes out of the gate shooting. And that'll bring Logan Pollock to the plate. The Michigan Wolverine steps to the plate, a switch hitter. So he's going to hit from the left side here. Nobody on, 2 gone in the inning. As Eater winds and throws with his first offer here as he kicks and deals. The first pitch, a fastball low. Nice pick out of the dirt by McCarty there. Nothing. 1 ball, no strikes. The sun continues to set here. Game moving along swimmingly as we reach the hour and a half mark of our broadcast. The 1-0 offering on the way. Fastball, that's going to fall a bit low, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here. As Eater efficient early as he got Wilson and Lewis out on 3 pitches. That fastball is going to drop a bit low. Now 3 pitches here have all been balls to Pollock as he's down to count 3-0. So Eater needs to refine that groove he was in just a batter ago. Down the count 3-0 here to Pollock. We'll see if he gives him something to hit. The 3-0 offering fastball is going to be a called strike of the knees as Pollock was ready to toss the bat and trot down to first, but told to hang on to it. He just might need it as the count's 3-1. As now Eater ready. The 3-1 offering on the way. Another fastball swung on and missed, and the count runs full 3-2. 717 fans in attendance here by the 5th inning. Getting a good game here, tied at 2s, as it's a duel between Eater and this Barons lineup right now, mainly in the form of Logan Pollock. A 3-2 pitch, a slider chopped over the mound coming on as Charleston have to make a quick throw and unable to handle the transfer as it pops out of his glove there. So Pollock is aboard. Looks like it might. An E4 as Charleston would have been able to make the play, but it popped out of his glove like a toaster strudel there, just unable to hang on to the hot pastry. As with 1 man on and 2 gone, Roosevelt Barnes will hit, who homered to tie this game up. His last time up, as Coleman likes my pastry references. He's also really hungry right now, so I'm kind of trying to torture him a little bit. I think I'm doing a solid job personally. As with 2 gone in the inning, first pitch on the way to Barnes. Here it is, a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. So Eater working out of the stretch here with a man on first, 2 gone in the inning. So 0-1 pitch only The batter tried to call time. Umpire doesn't grant it as Eater was halfway to home in his delivery, but misses inside 1-1. The 1-1 offering now from Eater takes a look to first pitch on the way. Fastball swung on, pulled down the third baseline, foul, and the count moves to 1-2. So 1-2 strikes here on Roosevelt Barnes. 1 for 2 on the day, a home run and a strikeout. So both extremes on the day for Roosevelt as the 1-2 pitch to him on the way. Fastball outside, nice block by McCarty. A back pick to first. Tag just not in time, but a nice play there as McCarty keeps him close. Count moves to 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here. Top of the 7th inning. Blues and Barons tied at 2. As Eater looking to get through the 7th, trying to do his part in this. It's the third man out of the pen here for the Blues. Second man out of the pen, third pitcher. As that looked like strike 3, but called ball 3 rather. So the count runs full here. 3-2 as everyone thought it was strike 3. As McCarty started to head to the dugout. Our GM is in hysterics. Jim can't even speak. He's shocked. He's shell shocked by the call. Jim, the 3-2 pitch swung on, lifted, foul out of the play. Count runs full here, 3-2. It's the full count pitch ready to go once more to Barnes as Eater sets, checks the runner now to the plate. The 3-2 offering runner goes slider, swung hit on the ground to short. Blaine Jones coming in on the slow roller, throws on a run in time as he hits Justin Lutz with a dart there. 6-3 put out, retires the side. It's the top of the 7th, brought to you by YMCA. We seek to develop the total person, spirit, mind, and body through value-based programs that build strong kids, strong families, and of course, strong communities. Yes, say it together. All right. We're going to go to the 7th inning stretch. We're going to come back. It's a 2-2 ball game. Hang around. It's going to be a fun one. Blues looking to take the lead when we come back. As we're set to go here, bottom of the 7th, getting underway. Conacher, Sands steps into the box. It's going to be Sands, Taylor, and Charleston. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Blues in the inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball off the plate out of the zone. 1-0 from Joshua Stevens on for his second inning of work as he made quick work of the Blues lineup, going 1-2-3. Only using 5 pitches last inning as that pitch fouled straight back to the screen. 1-1. So we got a barn burner here, 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. It's shaping up to be a fun finish here at Sinsheimer as people have only continued to file in. Not a soul has dared to leave. As the 1-1 offering on the way here from Stevens, a fastball that runs high, 2-1. As now Stevens ready with the 2-1 offering on the way. At Breaking ball in the dirt, cut on and whiffed, and the count's even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count here. Stevens ready, kicks and deals, is offering. Fastball hit on the ground to third, backhanded, strong throw across the diamond once again in time as Pollock handles another one over there as he retires Sands. His third baseman for the Barons has been getting a workout today. Now Noah Taylor will come to the plate. So Taylor, the right fielder, coming up 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and has an RBI to his credit. Excuse me, no, it's not just a single. Sands stole that RBI from him before he could get it. It's the first pitch to Taylor, a fastball right down the middle for a call. Strike, 0-1 as Stevens, or number 17, 6-foot right-hander, junior out of Beaufort from great state of Iowa. Is the 0-1 offering to him is a fastball low and away, 1-1. So Taylor, nice take there, able to lay off. The 1-1 count. He's got Charleston in the on-deck circle behind him. Would love to get on in front of him here. It's the 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. Little two-seam action on that one. Late movement, able to avoid the barrel of Noah Taylor. Now 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, kicks and deals. A big curveball is going to hang up outside. Taylor's going to let it go by for a ball, and the count moves to 2-2. As Charleston waits in the on-deck circle, he's got a single and a run scored so far today. Ground into a double play his last time up, so looking to send something into a gap. It's a 2-2 pitch to Taylor Swan. This one's lifted shallow left. Coming in is Wilson. He's going to go into a dive, and he's going to make – no, it's going to slip out of his glove as he had it there, but it unable to complete the process of the catch. Thank you, the NFL, as Noah Taylor in with a single. Coleman didn't like that one. His poor Bucks. It's tough. It's tough for them. Unless you ask Coleman. They're going to the Super Bowl, so you never know. So a single there. A great, nearly a tremendous play by Andrew Wilson. Comes in, full layout, headlong dive. Had the ball in his glove, just seemed to like roll off the fingers as it caught some turf. Heads up play by the umpire to see that. Calls the ball down. So another single for Noah Taylor. He's got a pair on the day as Charleston hits with the man on first. Shows bunt, and he gets it down. And it's hit Charleston as he was running to first, and they're going to call him out as Charleston's claiming that it hit him in the box. If the ball hits you in the box, it's a foul ball off the bat. They're going to say Charleston ran into the ball. He made contact with it after immediately. Now walking away, allowing his manager to handle this. The proper discourse here is left. So Charleston, as of right now, called out as that was a close play. He bunted it right in front of the home plate. It looked like it hit off the home plate itself and came up, and he kicked it in his running motion. And if he had a foot in the box, he should be allowed to continue to hit, but they're going to call him out. So another interesting situation here is that I'm going to say that he ran into the ball as it was in play. So Charleston called out. Coleman's going to have a fun time trying to figure out how to score that on iScore. And with 2 gone in the inning, Ryan McCarty at the plate. First pitch, McCarty called ball. 1 ball, no strike. So up to Ryan McCarty here to keep this bottom of the 7th alive. Got a man on first. And now 2 gone in the inning as Charleston. Right idea, trying to bunt with his speed. Corners were playing back. Gets that down. You at least get the man into scoring position. Maybe able to be safe with how fast he can get down the line. As now McCarty hits a 1-0 count on him. A go-ahead run standing all the way at first base. So need a ball in the gap if McCarty wants the RBI, but all he's got to do is just keep the inning going. He's got Chastain in the on-deck circle. And there's a called strike. McCarty doesn't like it. 1-1. Count even at 1-1. Chastain in the on-deck circle. 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs to shortstop. He's the picture of consistency today. There's a pitch on the way here to McCarty as it drops low for a ball. 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike the count here as Taylor leads from first. Stevens sets at the belt. His 2-1 offering to McCarty. Swung popped up, shallow center out. Is the shortstop coming in, calling for it is Anderson, the center fielder. He's there to make the catch. Inning over, side retired. So a little interesting there with the bunted ball. Charleston called out. McCarty flies out. So Taylor stranded at first base. We played 7 innings here at Sinsheimer Stadium, tied at 2 apiece. As that 7th inning brought to you by Coastal Roll-Off. Since 1960, Coastal Roll-Off has served homeowners, businesses, and contractors with safe, timely, and cost-effective temporary and permanent roll-off service in SLO County. We'll come back with the top of the 8th. Blues and Barons tied at 2. As we get set to go here, top of the 8th, Coleman and I on the edge of our seats. As we get set here, Clark Eater back out on the mound. He misses low and away for a ball, 1-0, facing the top of the Barons orders. That fastball lifted, fouled on the left field line, out of play, 1-1. Anderson, Harris, and Martin due up. Anderson on the day, 0 for 3, reached on an error back in the 5th. Was stranded at first in that inning as well. So Blues and Barons tied at 2. Blues lead in the hit column 6-3. They sadly also lead in the error column 2-0 as that fastball misses down and in. The count moves to 2-1. So Blues looking to keep it up defensively as Eater's back out there for his 2nd inning of work. As Clark kicks and deals the San Jose State sophomore with his pitch on the way here. A fastball is going to be a bit low, and the count moves to 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike here is Eater on the mound, trying to get his leader here. Trails in the count 3-1. We'll see what he comes back with as that fastball is going to miss just a bit low. Ball 4, close pitch, called the ball. Anderson walks to get things started. Not the guy you want to walk if you're a Blues fan here as the leadoff man got some speed. The center fielder on with nobody out. A chance to create some havoc on the bases with Daniel Harris at the plate. Harris' last time I hit that ball back up the middle. It hit off the foot of Ziegler. Popped up in the air. Nice play by Charleston to go to first as the first offering to Harris from Eater on the way here. Front door breaking ball is just going to stay a bit too inside, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. The count here is Eater looks in, gets the sign, now sets at the belt. Small lead for Anderson over at first. Not running as the pitch on the way. A fastball high, checks his swing. Does Harris. It's 2-0. So some action in the Blues bullpen. A right-hander throwing, a left-hander loosening up. So we got a 2-0 count here. This is a game Blues want to win badly, trying to get a bit of a win streak going. They won last night to get off the rut that they were in after they'd lost their previous 5 games. So trying to string a couple W's. 2 balls and 1 strike. Eater trying to get something done here. Ground ball double play would be big right now. Corners pinched in, middle pinched up the middle. Lutz holding the runner on at first as the 2-1 offering on the way here. As Eater kicks, Neal's runner goes pitch on the way outside for a ball. The throw down to second is in time. As Ryan McCarty needs to go into a career in law enforcement because he keeps catching thieves. The second attempted stolen base, the second caught stealing. And with 1 gone here and a 3-1 count on the batter, Harris. Some pressure relief for the number 25 Clark Eater as the big caught stealing by the catcher. Ryan McCarty comes up shooting. Now Harris a little easier to face with nobody aboard. The 3-1 offering a fastball just a bit low. It definitely had the plate down the middle, called low. So a walk there allows Harris to reach. Now pitching coach Ed Gravel going to word with his pitcher. That was a close pitch there, just a bit under the knees, if anything. As it's going to be Bruce Martin to come up to the plate here. Martin walked in the first, struck out in the third, and struck out again in the sixth. So Blues have been able to keep him quiet in the 3 spot of this order so far tonight. Looking to do more of the same as Gravel just real quick up there to have a chat with his pitcher Eater. Now back to the dugout. Blues want this win, like we said, trying to string a couple together, especially at the start of this long homestand. Want some positive feedback early, get some good results, get a good vibe in the dugout going. Try to make a run in the league rankings here as big batter for Eater against Bruce Martin with a man on first and 1 gone. Double play can end the inning here, so looking for that ground ball. Sure, Gravel just told him to work down, keep hunting the knees. As that fastball just a bit low, 1-0. Good spot to miss there. So zone getting a little smaller here as the game goes on, as a couple pitches for Eater just haven't gone his way. As this 1-0 offering on the way here. Runner Harris with a sizable lead not going. That fastball called a strike. Count moves to 1-1, so able to find whatever that knee-high zone is. Eater hits it there. Count even 1-1. Man on first, 1 gone in the inning. Top of the 8th, Blues and Barons tied at 2. We got a good one going here after the Blues won last night, 14-5. Now time is called. Oh, and Eater down as that's a mistake by the umpire there as he calls time right as Eater's delivering the ball. Hope Eater's okay because he looked like he might have twisted his ankle falling off the mound as he tried to hold up, and that's dangerous by the umpire to call time like that right before a pitcher's about to throw, because if you're a pitcher and you try to stop your arm movement after you've reared back, all the muscles are ready to fire, then you have to stop that movement. Oh, man, I hope he's all right. He looks like he's okay, just kind of dusting himself off. So he tried to stop, ends up falling down. But that's a big mistake by the home plate umpire there. You're never supposed to call time, even if a batter asks for it right as the pitcher is breaking to the plate. Eater clearly already coming to the plate with that pitch when time was called. So he's going to get a chance to throw a cup. Might be able to get a chance to throw one here just to make sure he's all right. So there's 1 point deducted from that umpire's score for the day. Any good umpire will tell you that's something you really want to avoid because it only can lead to injuries and miscommunications. The other problem is if the pitcher does throw that ball, it doesn't count. I've seen guys in tournaments back when I used to travel in the summers. I once saw a kid just nail the batter with that pitch, but since he called time, it wasn't counted. As that fastball now with play back in session popped up right field coming on. Noah Taylor coming over. Charleston's going to call for it, and he's going to have it clank off his glove there as it's going to fall to the ground in foul territory. So he overran that one a little bit as it came back toward the field of play. We always have that slight breeze from right field. It got Charleston there. So 1-2 here on the batter, Bruce Martin, who gets a second life. So Eder seems to be all right after taking a bit of a tumble there. Hopefully his arm's feeling good. Didn't get any hitch in his giddy up out there on the mound as he's now ready with this 1-2 offering to Bruce Martin. This 1-2 offering on the way here. Slide in the dirt. Good block there by McCarty. Keeps it in front as Martin checks his swing. Doesn't go around. The count even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as the people want their hot sauce. Will Jim Sprinkles Only Siebert be able to give it to him? As the 2-2 offering on the way. We'll explain the nickname in just a second as the fastball fouled back to the screen. 2-2. We call Jim, affectionately call him Jim Sprinkles Only Siebert, because if you ever go get ice cream with Jim, he just wants the sprinkles. He's not there for the ice cream, doesn't want the chocolate. The man will just take a bowl of sprinkles and he'll be just as happy. We got a 2-2 count here on the batter, Bruce Martin, as the pitch from Eder on the way takes a look at at first, now to the plate. Swung on and missed. Gets him with a changeup there as Martin way out in front. Nice pitch by Clark Eder there. Tallies his 3rd strikeout of the game. And a big second out in this inning is now with 2 gone and a man on first. RJ Bates will hit. Bates 0 for 3 on the day. A couple of punch outs as well, to his credit, on the day. So Eder looking for his 3rd and final out of this inning. A couple of walks, but a big caught stealing and then a big punch out just now has him 1 out away from posting another 0 on the board. First pitch here to Bates, a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here as we're approaching our 2-hour mark of this game. This game is flying along as it's been a tightly contested pitcher's duel as the Barons got 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 5th. Blues scored in back-to-back innings in the 3rd and in the 4th. As there's a 2-seamer over the heart of the plate, 0-2. So Eder way ahead here now. No balls and 2 strikes. He's got some pitches to play with Bates here. We'll see if he goes out of the zone or if he tries to snag a corner here. As the 0-2 offering on the way. Eder sets, checks, pitch on the way. Front door breaking ball, tips up over the head of the umpires. It clicks off McCarty's glove there as he closed it a bit too early. Reached up for that slider, so it didn't really come down there. So a pass ball on the catcher allows Daniel Harris to get to second base. So runner in scoring position now, and the mood of this inning has drastically changed. Now we got runner on second. Base hit, scores a runner most likely. But a 1-2 count here, so got to get RJ Bates right here. Eder needs to hunt that strikeout. It's the 1-2 offering on the way. Slider ripped over the head of Sands. That's going to be a base hit. Wheeling around third and coming in to score is going to be Daniel Harris. Now trying to break to second is Bates. He will be tagged out. The run did cross in time, so the Blues out of the inning on the base running mistake. But a big run there as the Barons take a 3-2 lead as that pass ball 1 pitch later proves extremely costly. As if that was McCarty was able to glove that one, that single would have had runners at the corners instead. Allowing that runner to get that extra 90 feet puts the Blues in a bit of a hole here. They trail by 1 as RJ Bates with a 1-2 count gets a big single there. Gives his team the lead as we are going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Blues trail by 1 as they got to try to get 1 run off Joshua Stevens. They got 2 outs to do it as we'll come back with the bottom of the 8th. It'll be the top of the order to get things started for us when we come back. And we are back, bottom of the 8th. Austin Chastain at the plate. Good. As everyone just broke free. I don't know what just happened. Is there a spider or is there not a spider? It's Coleman and I both. I moved because Coleman moved. My goodness. There was apparently a strike, but I didn't see it because half the press box just took off running. Nothing in one, swung on a miss and a changeup, nothing in two here. So, at a very crucial moment of the game, there was apparently maybe an arachnid, maybe not, possibly on me, not sure. Counts 1-2 right now as the pitch on the way to Chastain, up and in for a ball. So the count moves to 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chastain at the plate is Stevens ready to go here. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. So Chastain down on strikes. The drop 30 picks it out of the dirt as Argumedo gets the out in time. So 1 gone. As Marco Murillo at the plate here. As Murillo stands in. Marco hit by a pitch, reached on a field of shorts and struck out. So 0 for 2 on the day as Marco is the first pitch to him in the at bat. A fastball low, picked out of the dirt, 1-0. All I know is someone screamed spider. I wasn't sticking around to find out how big this thing was after yesterday's incident. The thing was the size of a small can of olives. So the 1-0 offering on the way to Murillo upstairs, 2-0. So sorry for everyone as Coleman and I try to collect ourselves after being under attack. No thanks to Jim. Jim just stood there eating sprinkles, doing nothing about it. The 2-0 pitch to Murillo picked out of the dirt, 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes here as Marco stands in looking to get aboard. Blues trail by 1. A big 2-out hit to push a run across in the top of the 8th. It's the Blues' chance to respond here in the bottom as that pitch is called a strike. Murillo taking all the way, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Lipsius in the on-deck circle. A 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball outside, ball 4. So the tying run is aboard as Stevens walks. Is due for a base hit here. He was called out in the first inning on what was a fielder. So Lipsius batting over 400 on the season, 0 for 3 on the game today, looking to make it 1 for 4. It's the first offering him a fastball that's going to run a bit high, 1-0. So the fans are looking for the Blues to tie this one up. It's been a good one so far, trying to make it a great one here. Blues trail by 1. It's Lipsius waves the bat, now ready to go. Is Murillo with a good lead, not running. Fastball running up and in. Lipsius easy take, 2-0. As Lutz would love a pair of runners on base here. As now there's going to be no pitch called on that second pitch. They're going to call a balk instead on the pitcher, Stevens. So Murillo now in scoring position on the balk call. So a big call there. So no pitch. It's 1-0, but now Murillo standing on second base after the balk. So a big play there allows Murillo into scoring position as Stevens never came set. Runner on second. Now with only 1 gone. So now Lipsius' job changes drastically. Now, really, at worst case scenario, you just need a ground ball to the right side, try to get him over to third. As the pitch on the way here, that fastball called strike on the outside corner. Lipsius shrugs his shoulders, doesn't like the call. Count now 1-1. So Luke looking for something he can pull, preferably right through that 4-hole for a base hit, try to tie this game. Murillo's got a little bit of speed over there at second base. 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball runs high as Stevens tried to keep his eye on Murillo over at second base. A little too long, kind of throws his rhythm off, misses high, 2-1. Now Lipsius steady in the box, ready to go as the Tennessee Volunteer trying to tie this up for his club. It's the pitch on the way. That fastball runs high, 3-1. I'm sure they're pitching Lipsius carefully here, given his batting average on the season as he comes into the game, hitting .452. He's knocked in 10 RBIs, both team leading statistics right there for the left-handed hitters. The 3-1 pitch to him was on the way. Inside ball for it, kicks away from Argumedo, and down to third goes Murillo. So even when Lipsius walks, he gets the job done. Was that pitch a pass ball on the catcher, allowing Murillo to advance to third base. So Blues have men on the corners and only went out. So pass balls are the story of this inning. The pass ball that got away from McCarty that allowed the run to score on the single at the top of the inning. Now we have the pass ball here in the bottom of the inning that allows men on the corners and only one out. Cleanup man Justin Lutz at the plate as coach for the Barons taking his sweet time getting out to the mound. Have a chat with his infield. As there's going to be a move made on the mound. Coming in to pitch will be number 7, Chris Keach, the right-handed pitcher, fifth-year senior out of Cal State LA from Malibu, California. So we're going to take a short break here. This pitching change brought to you by Creaky Tiki. We strive to use the freshest local ingredients, serve local brews, and feature local bands. Our atmosphere is fun for all ages as we'll come back. Bottom of the 8th, Blues threatening, men on the corners. Only one out. Justin Lutz will be coming to the plate when we come back. As we're back in action here, big situation. New pitcher on, number 7, Chris Keach. Joshua Stevens' day is done. 2 innings. He allows 1 hit, walks 2, strikes out 1. No runs allowed at the moment. He's responsible for the men at the corners here as Lutz stands in to face the right-hander. As Keach's first offering out of the stretch, a fastball in the dirt. Good block by Argumedo. 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here is Justin Lutz. 1 for 3 on the day. That big triple scored a run in the 4th. Pitch on the way, low for a ball as a new base runner out there. Lipsius' day is done. In the run is number 3, Jack Kuzma, as he bluffs a steal there. Argumedo comes up ready to throw, but no one actually going. So 2-0 here to Justin Lutz. So Keach coming in a high pressure situation. The big power hitter at the plate. In the on-deck circles, Blaine Jones. We'll see how carefully they pitch Justin with a 2-0 count already on him. And one gone inning pitch on the way. Fastball off the outside corner. And the count moves to 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. If they walk him, the bases will be loaded for Jones with only 1 gone in the inning. So we'll see if they give him something to drive here for Lutz. And better yet, we'll see if Lutz has the green light on 3-0. If they bring him something over the plate, the 3-0 offering on the way inside, ball 4. Nice play on the backhand by Argumendo, the catcher. So Lutz walks on 4 straight pitches. And just like that, the bases are loaded here with Blaine Jones at the plate. So I'm sure Curran is stoked for his host player at the plate with the bases loaded. A chance to give his team possibly the lead or to at least tie it with a well-placed ground ball as the corner's in on the grass. Middle infield playing back for what they're hoping for as an inning-ending double play as Jones looking to drive something here. First pitch to him, fastball outside and low, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Jones looking to be a hitter, trying to find something he can drive to the outfield, get at least 1 run home, maybe on a sac fly. Maybe he finds the grass as Logan Pollock out to the mound. Having a quick talk with the reliever after he's come in. He's thrown 5 straight balls here, so we'll see if Jones waits for him to throw him a strike. 1 to measure, 1 to cut mentality by the hitter here as Sands waits for his chance in the on-deck circle as Jones with the 1-0 on the way to him is low for a ball, 2-0. So Keach maybe overthrowing a bit as that one snaps low. That's where he's been missing here early on, 2-0 now to Jones. You don't want to get too far behind these Blues hitters, especially the base low. He's got no place to put him. Going to have to bring him a strike eventually here as Jones stands in, readies for the 2-0 offering as Keach sets to the chest, takes a breath, leg kick as the pitch is low in the dirt, 3-0. So no place to put Jones here. Don't want to have to walk in the tying run, as I can almost guarantee Jones will be taking all the way here as that's 7 in a row that have missed the zone for the Barons reliever here. Sands in the on-deck circle. Conacher a single on the day so far and an RBI, so he's 1 for 3. So 3 balls and no strikes here as Jones stands in, batting from the right side. The righty-righty matchup between he and Keach. 3-0 pitch on the way, taking all the way as that fastball catches the outer half of the plate, 3-1. So now Jones is going to be a hitter, 3-1. He's got the green light to let it rip. The 3-1 pitch on the way, fastball just a bit outside. Close pitch called a ball as the Blues tie this game up. So 4 straight walks here by Barons pitching. Not the bottom they were looking for efficiency-wise as Murillo comes home to score. And with 1 out, the bases are still loaded for Conacher Sands. As Sands will face Keach as there's a conference on the mound. As coach for the Barons going to stick with his reliever as Chris Keach still out there on the mound to face Conacher. As now Conacher has a chance to give the Blues the lead as they quickly tie this game back up at 3 apiece. Skip taking this time to have a chat with his hitter, most likely tell him to take a strike unless he gets something that he knows he can drive. Looking for 1 pitch, 1 spot right now. As Keach has thrown 8 balls in 9 attempts on the mound, so they're gonna make him throw you one as he does right there. He fires a fastball low in the zone, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. Sands at the plate. Go ahead run 90 feet away. The 0-1 offering, a fastball swung on and missed, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. Sands at the plate just needs a productive out here. A sac fly, a well-placed ground ball. Blues will take what they can get here as Keach steps off now, ready to go. Now gets the sign from his catcher, Argumendo, now who sets up In the outer half of the plate, the 0-2 offering from Keach on the way here. Fastball swung on and missed. A back pick over to first. Not in time as diving back in safely is Jones, but striking out, swinging as Coninger sends a big punch out there for the Barons reliever. In this game, tied at 2s. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Stepping to the plate. No other than number 11, Noah Taylor. Taylor 2 for 3 on the day. A strikeout and a couple of singles so far. As he's had a bit of a breakout game. He can make it a true breakout game. Can the left-handed hitter with a big base hit here. The first pitch to Taylor on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 the count. Charleston in the on-deck circle. As Noah Taylor looking to drive something here. The Blues have answered with one of their own here in the 8th. As that fastball runs inside, 1-1. As the Barons pushed one across in the top inning, Blues respond with one here in the bottom. Now the chance to take the lead. They need a big 2-out hit from their right fielders. The Amtrak train passes beyond the right field fence. The 1-1 pitch from Keach on the way. Fastball hit back up the middle. The shortstop on a dive has it. The throw to second is in time to get Blaine Jones. A base hit stolen from Noah Taylor as he hit it off the end of the bat. It almost gets up the middle going into a dive. Was the shortstop Daniel Harris, makes the play, flips onto the second baseman covering, throw from the bat from laying on his back. Did Harris a nice play there in time to get Taylor. So the Blues and the Barons tied after 8 as we're going to head to the 9th inning. Jet ACI Aviation Company providing corporate aircraft management, charter maintenance, and ground handling services. We'll come back with the top of the 9th. Blues and Barons tied at 3. And we get back to action here. Top of the 9th. New pitcher on for the Blues. It's going to be number 46, Ben Kirk. Kirk out of Grand Canyon University, a sophomore, 6'6" on the mound. Big guy from Scottsdale, Arizona. Misses the zone there, 1-0, as he's going to face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the Barons order. As it's number 15, Joseph Argumendo, the catcher. He swings and lifts this one to right. Noah Taylor under it, and he makes the catch. So 1 gone quickly here in the top of the 9th. We are tied at 3s. We got a great game going here between the Barons and the Blues. Blues looking to put up a scoreless top of the 9th, come back with a little walk-off piece possibly in the bottom of the inning. But first things first, Hunter Lewis at the plate, who is singled and has a pair of strikeouts on the day. So 1 for 3 on the day is Hunter as he steps to the plate. Jones, the shortstop, in the outfield grass, trusting that strong arm he's got. Wants to make sure he's got good angles on those ground balls. The first pitch here, a fastball up and in for a ball, 1-0. Charleston also playing just half step in from the outfield grass as well. So middle infield really working their angles as that pitch swung on, fouled off at the plate, 1-1. Sands a step closer to the line than usual over there at third base for him. So trying to guard against doubles down the line as he's playing with some depth as well. Justin Lutz over at first playing back. So Blues infield trying to keep everything on the infield if they can. As that breaking ball, good curveball there from Kirk for a called strike 1-2. Outfield in left playing deep is Murillo. Out in center, Chastain pretty normal, slightly shaded to left. Taylor in a couple steps in right. As that fastball swung lifted high and foul. That's going to get out toward the parking lot there. As one of our interns, Grady, goes chasing after. Go get it, Grady. Grady flashing the wheels. We'll take note of that for our intern softball game at the end of the year. I'm going to make a little note. Grady can run. He's in jeans, too. That's not easy. As the 1-2 pitch now from Ben Kirk on the way here. As there's a good curveball in the dirt. They say the batter went around. McCarty, nice block. Able to get the ball. Picks it up off the dirt. Goes out. Lewis in time, so a big strikeout swinging there as Lewis unable to hold up. And with 2 gone, Andrew Wilson will come to the plate. So Wilson hits here. Nobody on, 2 out in the inning. As Kirk working with his battery mate here, Ryan McCarty, the catcher, been doing a solid job behind the plate, keeping things in front. First pitch to him, a fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1 as Wilson might have thought it was a bit inside. Gets the call, does Kirk. As Ben kicks and deals his 0-1 offering on the way. Fastball chopped on the ground. Conacher Sands at third, has a throw on to first. Is going to short hop Lutz. It kicks by him. Charleston's going to have to go back and field it, but not before Wilson wheels around to second base. So a big throwing error there. As that E5 is going to allow Wilson to advance 90 extra feet as well. So he's got himself in scoring position here. The go-ahead run in the top of the ninth with 2 gone is on second base, and Logan Pollock will step to the plate. As it looked like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning there. Sands had it straightened up and through. Just simply maybe a little two-seam action on it. Didn't get a good grip. Just a clean short hop there of Justin Lutz. Tried his best to pick it, but that was a tweener hop there. Not much the first baseman can do. Got a glove on it as it tipped off his wrist. But he was just had his glove out there on a wing and a prayer on a throw like that. So it just kind of caught him right in between. As that fastball misses a bit low, 1-0 here to Logan Pollock, the left-handed hitter the switch hitter batting from the left side here with a man on second. 2 gone as Blaine Jones trying to keep Wilson close at second base. Wilson can run, so base hit will definitely score him as the 1-0 offering. A fastball lifted into shallow center field. That's going to be a base hit. Chastain's got it. The throw coming to the plate. It's a bit wide as McCarty cuts off the throw into second. Is going to be in time as the run crosses the plate. Wilson does score on the single as Chastain, his throw may have been in time, but it was to the right of the bag. So the run comes home to score. Wilson makes the Blues pay for that error. Logan Pollock, a big single there, cut down, trying to get over to second on the throw. So Blues are going to need to do it again here. They gave up 1 in the 8th. They now give up 1 in the 9th. They were able to get that run back in the 8th. It's going to be 1 to tie and keep playing baseball. 2 to end this game happily. None to end it in a sad, melancholy way. But we'll come back with the bottom of the 9th inning. Blues looking for some magic when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the bottom of the ninth, and Blues are looking to cause some mayhem. They trail 3-2. With 2 outs, a big throwing error there allowed Wilson to get over to second base on what may have been an inning-ending ground ball. Then a big 2-out single by Logan Pollock, able to plate the Barons runner as they lead 4-3 here. Bottom of the ninth, Jay Charleston at the plate to get things started. Blues need 2 to win, 1 to keep playing. First pitch to Jay on the way from Keach is a ground ball to second base. Second baseman has it, throw on a first in-time 1 pitch. Retires Charleston. Not the at-bat the Blues were looking for there, as that was the man that possesses all the speed as Charleston. You get him on, maybe steal a bag or two, especially with Keach's rocky start to the 8th inning when he came in, throwing 8 out of 9 pitches out of the zone. You may have wanted Charleston to take a pitch or two there, try to work the count a little bit. Now, with 1 gone quickly here, McCarty at the plate. So Ryan needs to get a hit here for his Blues. Top of the order, and Chastain in the on-deck circle. First pitch, fastball swing as McCarty pops it up foul, 0-1. So generally, in this situation, you take a strike or take till you get a strike. Both Blues hitters going after the first pitch they see as McCarty fouls that one back, 0-1. Ryan as McCarty stands in the 0-1 offering on the way here as Keach kicks and deals. That fastball just a bit low. Close pitch, call the ball 1-1. Any way McCarty can do it, Blues need him to find a way aboard here. Top of the order looms in the on-deck circle. As the 0-1 offering on the way from Keach here. And there's a front door slider, catches the plate 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chastain in the on-deck circle, 1 for 4 on the day. McCarty at the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk. As Ryan digs in, slightly open stance from the catcher. It's the 0-2 offering on the way from Keach. Fastball swung on and missed. So McCarty down a big punch out for Chris Keach there. So he gets McCarty swinging with 2 gone. Blues down to their final out. It'll be Austin Chastain at the plate. So the Fresno State product, center fielder tonight for the Blues, Austin Chastain in that leadoff spot for a reason. Hopefully he can flash some of that right here, as the Blues needed to get on base, keep this game going. As Keach trying to end it, Murillo in the on-deck circle will get a chance to hit if Chastain can reach, as Chastain swings at the first pitch, fouls it straight back, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here. As Austin digs in. Chris Keach on the mound, sets at the chest. Chastain down 0-1, looking for a pitch he can drive. As now Keach steps off, calls time, now resets. As it's been a back and forth game all night, a good pitcher's duel as that fastball misses high there, 1-1. The Barons jumped out to an early 1-0 lead in the second. Blues responded with one of their own in the third, then took the lead in the bottom of the fourth to the Blues. The Barons responded in the top of the fifth with a run of their own. And the Blues and the Barons traded runs in the eighth as that pitch swung on and missed on the inside corner, 1-2. But a big 2-out run there for the Barons in the 9th inning has them in the lead. So down to their last strike, a 1-2 count on Austin Chastain. Argumendo sets up outside. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball low. Good eye by Chastain there. Lets it fall 2-2. The 2-2 count on Chastain now. 2 gone in the inning. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung, tapped on the ground to second. This might do it. Fielded clean. Throw on the first is going to be in time to get Chastain, and that's the ball game. So the Blues drop a tightly contested game here as they give up 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. As the throwing error proves costly. Big 2-out single by Logan Pollock gave the MLB Academy Barons a lead in the 9th. They did not relinquish it as Keach sends the Blues down in order here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Barons even up this series at a game apiece. As we'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. as the Blues and Barons will play for the rubber match of the series as the Blues fall today by a final score of 4-3. Thank you for listening. As all for players, coaches, and interns, I'm Davis Ellington saying we'll see you tomorrow. And Blues look for the series win against the Barons.